Welcome back to Amazon SES Workshop Deep Dive Series. I'm Gautam from AWS, and in our previous session, we explored monitoring and managing our email sending activities using configuration sets and various AWS monitoring services. Now, in this video, we will dive into Lab 4, focusing on list management and subscription handling, which are crucial aspects of maintaining a healthy email sending environment. Let's continue with our awesome newsletter scenario. As your company grows and your subscriber base expands, you need to ensure you are respecting recipient preferences and maintaining clear mailing lists. This involves managing bounced emails, handling complaints properly, and giving subscribers control over what type of content they receive. These practices are just not good for user experience, they are essentially for maintaining your sender reputation and ensuring compliance with email marketing best practices. Before we dive into the labs, let me explain the key suppression and contact management capabilities we'll be working with. Amazon SES provides suppression lists to prevent sending emails to addresses that have previously bounced or generated complaints. You can manage these at the account level, which applies across your entire AWS account, or at the configuration set level for more granular control over specific campaigns or business units. Beyond suppression lists, SES offers contact lists and subscription topics for organizing your recipients. Contact lists are collection of recipient email addresses, while subscription topics helps you segment recipients based on their interests and preferences, allowing you to send targeted relevant content. This lab covers four key areas: account level separation list for broad protection across your account, configuration set separation list for campaign specific control, list management for organizing subscribers into structured contact lists with topics like, let's say, tech news and health wellness, and also subscription management that gives recipients control over their email preferences with self service and subscribe options. Together, these components ensure you maintain a healthy sending environment while respecting recipient preferences and complying with email marketing best practices. Let's start with the first lab, account level separation list. Think of this as your master do not send list that applies across your entire AWS account. This is crucial for maintaining a healthy sending environment by preventing emails from being sent to recipients who have previously bounced or complaints. Important note: to manage the account level suppression list, you must have production access and be out of SES sandbox, as bulk actions and suppression list management API calls are disabled in the sandbox mode. As we have the sandbox limitation in this workshop, we will just be walking through this and we will not be able to perform this operation. Let me show you how to manage this list using the AWS CLI commands from this workshop. First, we will add an email address to the suppression list using the put suppress destination command, where we specify the email address and the reason for suppression, in this case, bounce. Next, we can verify that the address in this list using the get suppress destination command from the workshop. If successful, this returns a JSON response with the suppressed destination's email address and a reason. And if we need to remove an address from the list, we use the delete suppress destination command as provided in the workshop. Let's create the suppression list using the command and add the email addresses to test it now. When we attempt to send to a suppressed email using our tech news config set, we should receive a bounce event with the bounce subtype on account suppression list, confirming that the suppression is working correctly. Moving to the next lab, configuration set level suppression. So this gives us more granular control over email suppression for specific configuration sets. Before we implement this, let me explain how configuration set level suppression interacts with the account level settings. There are three distinct suppression behaviors you can configure. The first setting is called no overrides, which is the default. The configuration set inherits and uses your account level suppression list settings. This means any address suppressed at the account level will also be suppressed for this configuration set. The second one is override account level settings. This completely negates any account level suppression settings. Emails sent with the configuration set will ignore the account level suppression list entirely and attempt to send all addresses regardless of their suppression status at the account level. And the third one is override account level settings with configuration set level suppression enabled. This is the most granular option. This configuration set will only use the specific suppression conditions you define for it, such as only suppressing complaints but not bounces, or vice versa. This completely overrides the account level settings and applies only the suppression rules you specify for this particular configuration set. The interaction follows a clear hierarchy. If you have a configuration set level overrides enabled, those takes precedence over account level settings. If no overrides are set, the configuration set defaults to using account level suppression rules.
For our tech news newsletter, let's say we want to maximize reach and override the account level suppression list. We can use the put configuration set suppression options command from the workshop with an empty suppressed regions parameter.
Alternatively, if you want to balance maximum reachability with respecting boundaries, for example, still attempting to send to addresses that have bounced but not to those that have complained, we can use the same command but specify only complaint in the suppression distance parameter as shown in the workshop. This configuration set level suppression allows Awesome Newsletter to manage email sending for specific campaigns, providing granular control while maintaining good sender reputation. Now, let's test the different suppression behaviors to see how they work in practice. First, we need to identify which email addresses we have already added to our account level suppression list from Lab 4.1. Then, using the send email API command from the workshop, we will send test emails to the suppressed address and observe the different behaviors based on our configuration set settings using the command here. The workshop actually provides a helpful table showing the expected results for each scenario. When using no overrides, that is the default, emails sent to the addresses with both bounce and complaint reasons will be blocked. When we override the account level settings completely, all emails will go through regardless of whether they are in the account level suppression list. And when we override the configuration set level suppression enabled for complaints only emails sent to addresses with the complaints as the reason will be blocked, while bounced addresses will still receive the emails. This testing demonstrates the flexibility of configuration set level suppression and how it can be tailored to a different business need and even campaign requirements. The workshop also includes an optional exercise that references the multiple configuration sets we created in this lab, allowing you to experiment with different suppression behaviors across various business units if you want to deep dive into this. Moving on to the next lab, we are going to cover list management here. This is where we organize our newsletter subscribers into structured contact lists with different subscription topics. Amazon SES contact lists are collection of recipient email addresses, while subscription topics helps us organize recipients based on their interests and preferences. So let's create a contact list for our awesome newsletter. The workshop provides a JSON template called contact list JSON with our list structure including different topics like tech news, health wellness, travel tips, and even personal finance. Each topic has a display name, description, and a default subscription set to opt-in. We will create the contact list using the AWS CLI create contact list command provided in the workshop, referencing our JSON file. Next, we will add the contacts to our list. The workshop includes a contact.json template that specifies the contact's email address, subscription preferences, and any attributes like name and location. The unsubscribe all field is set to false, indicating the contact hasn't unsubscribed from all topics. And topic preferences shows which specific topics they have opted into. At the end, we will add contacts using the create contact command from the workshop materials. This structured approach allows us to segment our audience and send targeted, relevant content based on subscriber interests. Finally, moving forward to the subscription management lab. Subscription management gives subscribers control over their email preferences and ensures compliance with email marketing best practices. We will implement this using Amazon SES built-in subscription management capabilities. To enable subscription management, we need to include list management options in our send email operation. The workshop provides the send email command with the list management options parameter that specifies the contact list name and topic name, which SES uses to automatically enable unsubscribe functionality. To add an unsubscribe link, we will use the Amazon SES unsubscribe URL placeholder in our email content as demonstrated in this workshop. This automatically generates a secure unsubscribe URL that SES manages for us. The workshop shows how to modify the content parameter to include this placeholder in both the text and HTML versions of our email. As shown in the image here, this is the screenshot of how the landing page might look. When recipients click the unsubscribe link, they are directed to an Amazon SES hosted landing page where they can manage their subscription preferences for different topics or unsubscribe entirely. This complete list and subscription management setup gives us comprehensive control over our email program. We have protection against sending to unwanted addresses through suppression lists, flexible control over suppression at both account and configuration set levels, organized subscriber management through contact lists and topics, and self-service subscription options that respect recipient preferences. These capabilities work together to ensure Awesome Newsletter maintains a healthy email sending environment, complies with best practices, and provides subscribers with the control they expect over the email preferences. This not only improves the subscriber experience but also helps maintain good sender reputation and deliverability rates. In our next video, we will explore email templates and dynamic content, which will help us create more personalized and efficient email campaigns. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.